Hello everyone, this is me Saba Amir. I try to make a video series for all economic students who want to boost their grades. This video is equally beneficial for all the students who are doing O Levels, IGCSE A Levels, MYP 4 and 5, IBDP SLHL. I'm going to cover all the syllabus for all the economics lovers, maybe teachers and students, for everyone. And this is the best time for all the students to prepare their exams for October-November series. And don't waste your time. Do subscribe, hit the bell icon that get notified all my latest videos. Also like and share with your friends and family to make their grades better with me. And what I'm going to do in this video, I have designed a video series for all the economics lovers. This is the video number 1. Here we are going to start from the basic first chapter, that is the basic economic ideas. As you can see in the next slide, basic economics ideas. So we're going to cover in this video the topic scarcity, choice, and resource allocation. So as you can see, what is the scarcity? So scarcity is the basic economic problem. Something is scarce when it is both limited in supply and desired. For example, land is scarce because fertile land is in limited supply, but there is a huge desire for food, which grows on such land. The problem of scarcity gives rise to another fundamental reality faced by individuals everywhere. So the reality is the reality that is nothing is free, right? Same, we can take the example of labor. We can take the example of capital for scarcity. So let me tell you how we can take the example of labor. So how labor is scarce? Labor refers to the human resources used in the production of goods and services. In a world of nearly 7 billion people, it may sound silly to say labor is scarce, but it most certainly is. Labor is a human work, both physical and intellectual, that contributes to the production of goods and services. So some type of labor are more scarce than others. For example, factory workers are desirable in huge numbers in some parts of the world. In China and India, they are not very limited but are greatly desired. So therefore, they are scarce. Medical doctors are desired in all parts of the world, but they are more limited in numbers than people able to work in factories. Therefore, doctors are scarcer relative to factory workers. So in this way, you can take the example of land labor, even you can take the example of capital. So let me tell you how you can take the example of capital as a scarce resource. Capital refers to the tools and technologies that are used to produce the goods and services we desire. The word capital is also sometimes used to refer to the money that individuals and businesses need to acquire the tools and technologies of production. More and better tools enhance the production of all types of goods and services, but the amount of capital in the world is limited. So capital is also a scarce resource. All right. Every economic decision involves cost. You know that a cost is defined as what must be given up in order to have something else. In answering the basic economic question, choice must be made, and those choices inevitably involve cost since resources are scarce. I hope you are getting and you understand. And if you are having any issue or you are having any difficulty to understand, so do write in a comment box. I will definitely reply to each and every comment. All right, so moving on. The opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is what must be given up in order to undertake any activity or economic exchange. So opportunity cost are not necessarily monetary. Rather, when you buy something, the opportunity cost is what you could have done with the money you spent on that thing. Even non-monetary exchange involves opportunity cost, as you might have chosen to do something different with your time. For example, if you are taking economics class right now, but you can spend your time in somewhere else, maybe in cinema, in you want to if you want to watch a movie, you want to go somewhere in beach, you want to go for shopping. So in this time you can make a choice, and you can describe your opportunity, that what you want to be and what is the thing that you want to foregone to get another thing. Are you what you want to foregone for the next choice that you want. So this is the opportunity cost. And then we will moving to the basic economic question. In economics, as you know, as economic student, everyone knows that we have a basic economic questions. Yes, we always focus, we emphasis on choice, focuses on three basic economic questions. What will be produced, how it will be produced, and for whom it will be produced. So these questions are very much important. You know, in every economy of the world, the question one for producers, that what they have to produce actually. So should society's scarce resources like land, labor, and capital be used to grow food, make clothes, toys, and tools? Or should they be used to provide services such as healthcare, entertainment, or education, or any other thing? What a particular economy should produce is one of the basic questions an economic system should answer. So, any economy based on tradition may answer produce what has always been produced. Food for survival. Definitely, a centrally planned economy may choose to produce whatever the government decides is most crucial to meeting society's need, while a market economy leaves the answer up to the interactions between the supply and the demand of self-interested consumers and producers. All right, now moving to the second question, how it will be produced? How? So now the question is, how should production be labor intensive or capital intensive? Should robots replace workers whenever possible, or should workers make up the majority of inputs into the production of goods and services? So, to what extent will technological innovation affect the way things are produced? Economic system must address the question of how society's output will be produced. All right, now moving to the third part, third question, for whom it will be produced. The allocation and use of resources for the production of goods and services is only part of the objective of economic system, right? The allocation of output of the economy is the final issue the system must address. Who will receive the output of the economy, and how much will each person receive? Should level of consumption be based on social standing, gender or age, race or religion, or should output be allocated fairly across all sections of society? Perhaps levels of consumption should be based on merit or worth or individuals' willingness and ability to pay for the things they want to consume. The question of the allocation of output is the final issue all economic system must address. I hope you understand. Moving to another subtopic, that is different allocative mechanism. So there are three different type of mechanism that you study in economics. The first one is market economies. The second one is planned or central economies, and the third one is mixed economies. So let's start the definitions. Market economies means allocation of resources is left to the market forces of demand and supply through price mechanism. So in this system, all the prices also being decided by the free forces of market demand and market supply. Second one is planned economies, or central economies. So allocation of resources through government intervention through no or little scope of market forces, also called command economies. For example, China nowadays, you can see a planned economy or central economy. All the economy system is held by the government, and government is planned that what they have to produce and how they have to produce and for whom they have to produce. All right, now moving to the third system, that is the mixed economy. As you know, the name is mixed. So here we have to combine elements of both market economies and planned economies. So first we're going to discuss planned economies. In planned economies, we're going to discuss the first advantages. So the first advantage is the government can intervene to bring about a more equitable distribution of income and wealth. It means that there is a uniformity between the income and prosperity and the standard of living of people in societies. Second, government can take decision in the national interest. It can prevent the production of socially undesirable products such as drugs, alcohol, or the bad or unwanted things. So same, there are some disadvantages of the system also. The first one is a system with such large amount of government influence and control will tend to be bureaucratic and as a result may be inefficient. And second, the lack of competition and the lack of profit motive mean that products are often of a poor quality with consumers having little choice. So let's moving to the market economy's advantage. Number one, decisions are made by individuals, consumers, and producers who act in their own self-interest. So if a person will be acting on their own self-interest, then definitely the motivation level will be high and he will work more harder, and also the profit will increase. Number two, the use of the price mechanism to allocate resources, non-government intervention, because the prices are being decided by the free forces of market demand and supply. And there are some also disadvantages of the system. Number one, some products are underprovided and underconsumed, definitely, because especially married goods, education, vaccination, healthcare are the good facilities that are overall benefited for the economy. Number two, some will be overprovided and overconsumed. Demerit goods, for example, alcohol and tobacco, because companies will see their own self-interest, their own self-profit. They will not bother what is happening in the society by using these products. Number three, some product will not be provided or consumed because it would be impossible to charge the market price for them, for example, defense and lighthouse, etc. So moving to the third one system, that is the mixed economies. An economy where the allocation of resources are decided both by market forces and by the state. It could be argued that all economies today are to some extent are mixed economies. So here I should write R. So it is little mistake here, resources are decided. All right. So this is the end for today. One topic is left, that is the PPC curve from chapter number 1. I know it is left. I will definitely cover this topic in the next video. So please do subscribe, hit the bell icon, like and share if you like this video. I hope you understand and your concepts are clearer. But I'm going to make more videos for you, more exciting and fun videos are way to coming for economics level all over the world. So stay tuned for more exciting learning outcomes with me. This was me, Sabamir, signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.